Hey there, welcome to the Loose Lemire channel. Welcome to the week guidance spirit message for the week of the 15th to the 21st of November. I know we're doing this whole thing now, so we're going to be looking at guidance for this week for your highest good and the highest good of all. What does that really mean? That means you moving in a way that makes sense for you in a moment where you might really need guidance, or just, in general for the week. The deck that wants to be used for today is our friends, the goddesses. And I really enjoy using this deck. I like the messages and the different personalities. He's like, oh, there they go, buzzing like crazy. Hey, girls. Ow. Hey, ladies. So this is just gonna be a one-off. I'm really picking up energies that seem to be more collective-y than singular lately. I feel like we're moving through similar energies, and the energy cloud is just going to affect us similarly, but in a unique way as well. So basically how I read, we do have an eclipse and a full moon this week, so that should be, oh god, fun. We'll see. So this lady popped out. She said, Morrigan, death and magic. This I feel is the eclipse energy and full moon energy. Let's go ahead and read this. Let's look into that. And then I'll do the general reading for the week. Just what the guidance is in general for the week. But I'm pretty sure this energy is going to dominate most of the week anyway. So Lady Morrigan here, she says, magic is everywhere and in all aspects of life, including death, dying, decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within our very natures. Yet, in our modern culture, we spend so much time in denial, concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We've lost so much wisdom as a result. You're being invited to address the areas in your life that no longer serve and that need to die, without a promise of what will take its place. Do you need to walk away from someone, a way of being or thinking? Like the caterpillar who has no idea how to be a butterfly, you must surrender to the process of metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle while at the same time not demanding certainty. The magical death goddess, Morrigan, offers you the alignment task of self-inquiry. Ain't that always a task though, baby? What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to bring to awareness? What up, Equinox? How has fear ruled your choices? Who could you be if you had the courage to look at life on life's terms? That's hard. Your magic is so much stronger than you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. Morrigan will be with you every step of the way. So, what is our weekly guidance for the week of the 15th of November to the 21st of November? For our highest good and the highest good of all, what is the guidance for us watching this video? I love that. I love that. That's great. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. We have card number 42 and card number 49. I love this. Uzumi, she is such a ball of fire. Uzumi is that goddess, is basically that chick that just comes in like a wrecking ball, and you were sad and you didn't realize how committed you were to being sad until she came in bursting like the ray of light that she is, and you're like, well, shit. Like, you, with her presence, you forget that there's some bullshit going on in your world, because her energies overtakes any sort of darkness or looming shadows around. That's awesome. She's the happy. She's the happy. I mean, look at this. I don't even want her in reverse. We'll read her in reverse, her protection message, but her alignment message, excuse me. But this is someone who is a whole vibe, and just looking at her makes me feel so happy. She is everything. And she came out with Persephone, who's taking life so motherfucking seriously. Like, you are 20. Calm the fuck down. You know, life is not over. You barely started. You are still an amoeba, honey. You've got time, okay? Like, you've got time. This is brand new. This doesn't mean you suck. It is literally new. Like, Uzumi is that person that this is that moment where someone's like, yeah, you know, I just started this, you know, this, or met this new person, and I just feel like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then Uzumi just starts fucking laughing. And at first you're offended because how dare you laugh at my pain? But she brings this hanged man perspective and goes, bro, this is all it is. And she shows you how the thing that you've been so serious about, so pouty over, is just not, it does not need to take up as much real estate as it has been in your energy. This is going to be a great week. Let's get into this guidance. Persephone brings an experience into your world. There's new territory. Something new is happening in your world this week. Spirit, what is this new thing that's happening this week? What is this new thing? The Three of Pentacles, okay? The Page of Cups and Justice. No wonder she's laughing. Uzumi is laughing because she motherfucking knows that justice is a dessert best served cold, honey. And she is out here saying, yeah, you deserve, like, things are working in my favor, hunty. We have little inexperience here with the Page of Cups, and Justice here being like, oh, I do bring the sword. I do bring the peace. There's, this could be in work. This could be in a partnership. This could be in spirit. This could be anything, really. But the experience that you feel inexperience in is, I don't want to say laughable, but it's something that I feel you've been feeling tense about for quite some time. And there's this sort of, I'm feeling this sort of mini tower moment, especially with Morrigan coming out, where it's almost like a fake out. I don't want to say that, but it's almost like you were expecting the worst, and the exact opposite comes your way. In fact, not even the exact opposite, but something that you just didn't even think about. Something overshadows something dark. This is, let me give an example here. This is someone who has been working in their business for ages, and they end up getting a job, and their new job, it's rough. They don't know what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. And they just sort of have this giving up moment where they surrender, really, to what is, and they go, okay, like, this is what I'm doing, this is my life. They pull a Morgan and they say, it is what it is. I don't know what's coming up next, but this is where I'm at, and this is just what I have to make work. You know, I'm going to work with life on life's terms. I need money to do this, and that, to support my business, and this is what it is. And they die to that. They die to the stress. They die to the anxiety, and they let it go. They pull a Morgan, and they accept the situation as it is. And Morgan's message did say very specifically and poignantly to give up, to surrender without expectation. And I feel like what happens here is almost like they get a new client, or they have a new opportunity that does give them something. And they go, wow, I can't believe I was stressing so hard about that for so long. The things are actually improved. There's just something here that overshadows something else. It's like something that you may have been really stressed out about, something that you may have been feeling really angsty about. Something else happens either in the vicinity of that area of your life or in a different area of your life that just eclipses, pun unintended, that feeling with joy in another area or an adjacent area. I love that. And it's sweet. It's something sweet here with this page of, oh, he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. It's almost like maybe even something as small but equally effective as, say you're having a bad day and you go to, maybe you hang out with your kids, or you go hang out with someone who has kids, and the kids just make you feel so light and free, and that energy of their lightness and their happiness and their joy and their simpleness takes away layers of shadow that have built up over your perception, and you go from feeling angsty and small to feeling big and boisterous and Jupiter-like. Let's talk about it. Persephone talks about an experience, so let's see what her very specific message is, although I just don't feel like I really need to read that, but I will. Sometimes not knowing is a great gift. Right now, the Greek goddess Persephone invites you into a state of an open-hearted learning. This is awesome. Very fits also with Morgan's message of not expecting anything and giving up and dying to something for the sake of yourself and dying to something. Discernment comes with experience. And at this moment, it's okay to admit you don't know or fully understand what is in front of you. Wow, I'm getting real happy vibes here. This is a manic kind of laughter too, and I don't mean that in like a really manic way, but this is one of those laughter moments where you kind of go, wow, I really don't know what's going on here, and I cannot control anything, so I'm just gonna let things happen as they're gonna happen. And that sort of surrender that comes through laughter and tears is just your soul rejoicing from purging this anxiety that's been inside it, because who the fuck knows where we're going. There's a lot here with this, but it's something eclipsing something else. The goddess, discernment comes with experience, and at this moment, it's okay to admit you don't know or fully understand what is in front of you. Be curious and teachable. The goddess Persephone will be with you to ensure you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances, just as her own naivete caused her to strike a terrible deal with the god of the underworld. Amen. Let me pray that. Let me say that twice for the people in the back. The goddess Persephone will be with you to ensure you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances. Decree and declare it. Amen. So it is. That said, every experience has value. No matter what choice you make right now, the consequences will have lasting effect, as you integrate your lessons and travel the road of destiny. And then Uzumi comes in and says, what y'all talking about? Her alignment messages, because she was in the reverse, but we wanted to see her beautiful face. Have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or a person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe there could be relief? Yes. Well, the laughing goddess Uzumi has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint. Call your funniest friends and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Uzumi reminds you when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. She is fucked up. But she sure does make you laugh. She sure does put things in a different perspective. Care to add more to this guidance, please? These cards keep coming out. I think maybe it's the way I'm shuffling, but they also keep coming out sort of wonky, very Persephone-like energy. But they're really funny. I don't know which one came out first, but I feel like maybe this one did. I don't remember. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, and together they make the 10. This is really funny. The 9 of Pentacles here is a person. They kind of actually look lonely here, as I'm looking at this card. Instead of wishing and dreaming, they have what they want, but they don't at the same time. I feel like she's walked in this garden many times, but she's missing something. And as soon as she turns her eyes away from this falcon, this falcon with a condom head, I mean, what is that? What is going on here? What are we doing? As soon as she turns her head to the other direction, she will see Spirit offering her the 10th pentacle to enter into her 10 of Pentacles. And it is such a spiritual joke. Because I don't think she's expecting it. I feel like she sort of let go of something. And then here's Spirit saying, but ta-da! What is the joke? The Page of Pentacles. Ta-da! The joke might be what's coming in is something small but buildable. The funny thing is the card that comes right after the 10 of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who is possibly going out to seek their own fortune. Someone who, I don't know, they've gotten the wisdom of the Pentacles and they're now trying to use it in the world. So we're back to this sort of inexperience, and that can be a joke, isn't it? You reach the happiness, you reach a level up, and you realize, oh shit, with a level up comes starting over again, because now you're at a new level, and though it is higher than the previous one, now you have to learn this new level. What is happening here? And there's a lot of pentacles here. So this is based in reality. This is happening on Earth, in the body, on the planet, in your life. But the nice thing is it's so nice. Look at all this yellow in the sky. Look at all this calmness. Look at all this really fun, happy, joy energy. And we have the 9 of Cups. And the 5 of Swords. Explaining the energy of the Page of Pentacles. I feel like with the Five of Swords, someone dodged a bullet. And you're so lucky. But there is also this sort of petty energy of like, ha ha ha, I had the last laugh. But it's also like a grateful energy of like, ha ha ha, that wasn't me. I had the last laugh. You know, that isn't happening to me. Yeah, that's right. But this is, again, if I go back to that example of someone sort of, you know, finding a new work and it's not working out, but then they get this new opportunity. Ha ha ha. It's funny. And then they're sort of with this, let's say, what's the joke? The joke is you worked so hard to get to where you were. And now you sort of, you get the thing that you want and you get to laugh at others, at the situation that you were in, and sort of like you get to leave a situation with your head held high, maybe a little too high because you laughing. But yeah, there's a jovialness to something here. I feel like there's a fake out. I feel like there's a universal fake out. What's the fake out? The devil. You thought you were stuck, but they're stuck. The situation might be stuck, might need you more than you needed it. You thought you were stuck, but you're actually able to leave. You leaving something here. That Morgan, this eclipse is bringing in some good. It's really bringing in some good energies for us. I just feel like they might come from some strife. They might come from really letting go of something that is a bit difficult, but giving it up without an expectation of anything working out or just anything, period. Creative spark. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. I hope this served you in some way. Keep your light on and good luck.